Hello everybody. I said, let's play a game. I bet I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. Like, where was that from originally? Why did it just pop into my head? I wanted you guys to know that I am still dedicated to coming back to YouTube. If you didn't know, I put up a video last week and you should watch it because every video from here on is going to be like furthering the conversation. Like the beginning of the sentence started in the last video and now I'm going to give you the middle of the sentence. We'll get to the end of the sentence next week. So they kind of all go together. I'm sure there's some people out there that are like just watching the clock go by being like, typical Marie. She said she's coming back and now no video this week. But I actually have a really, really good reason. Prepare yourselves. This is a hard topic, a little bit of a trigger warning here. I got a call from the police department and from a coroner's office letting me know that my dad had passed away. And if you followed me for a long time, then you know that I'm not really close with my dad, but we did have good communication and a good relationship for the relationship that was there. So I'm his only child, and here I am yet again in the position of working through final affairs for someone. So I've set everything down and let my brain have some space to try and process all the weird things it wants to process in this. It's kind of a crazy thing that both my parents passed away in April, different years, but like that's the kind of stuff my brain's making weird connections. I had Sadie 2 weeks after the death date of my mom. This baby's due 2 weeks after the death date of my dad. Like, those are the kinds of things that I'm just like, why, brain? Why are you doing this? Well, I know you wonderful people are going to be like, don't worry about YouTube at all. It's actually kind of a nice distraction to wade through footage and edit things that have to do with new life. So I'm just doing that when I have, when I want a little bit of an escape. Even though we weren't super close, I'm an only child. Both my parents are gone. I cared a lot about his welfare, and I'm learning a lot right now about what his life has been like, and there's a lot of sweetness there. So I'm just trying to stay grounded, I guess. So I am still going to be going through and editing the videos and stuff. I'm just not stressing myself out about timeline, being like, oh my gosh, I said that I was going to be back every single week and now it's the first week and I'm not. There's a part of me that wants to freak out like that. But one of my parents has died. I need to like prioritize my brain. And my brain, it cut me off, but all I was saying is that my brain isn't really making the most sense right now. Like the stuff that it is hyper-focusing on and replaying in my mind, like the whole thing, like I said, about like both your parents died in April. Like it's trying to create patterns and make sense of stuff that doesn't make sense. And part of that is like, this is a time that you should freak out. What do you want to freak out about? How about the fact that you promised everybody you're going to be back on YouTube and you're not? Yeah, let's freak out about that. That's silly in this moment. So I'm doing a lot of like just trying to keep myself grounded, and having to be an executor of people's wills has become basically something I could add on my resume at this point. I've had to do it so many times. So just trying to stay calm as I step back into the stress of that. It's one of those things that people who don't follow me on Instagram probably just will never know, because I don't imagine I'll be discussing it much anywhere else. I wish I could just make everybody click here because it gives you like the other side of the coin, Maybe while I wade through the footage that I have as I'm dealing with all of the end of life matters, it's so crazy what my brain is focusing on. Like there's so much big stuff that needs to be taken care of, and what my brain is doing is going, who's going to clean out his fridge? Like why is it like that? I'm glad that I have my wonderful supportive husband who can stay more rational than I can. But I think I might upload this to YouTube because then everybody will be on the same page and we'll all know what's going on. And those of you on YouTube, come follow on Instagram because I share this kind of like, the nitty gritty in between stuff all the time. For an added layer of difficulty, he is not super local. It's a couple hour car drive away to get to his area. And I've been known to have babies early. So there is a lot on my brain right now. Okay, look at my hair. I feel like it frizzed more with each passing story. It's telling the story for me of how things are kind of going right now. All right, if you don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, because I double post these to Facebook stories, if you're seeing this on YouTube, this is your final warning. Come follow me there so that you can fill in all the spots that you're like, what's going on? I wonder what's happening. I wonder what she meant by that. Let's end on a baby bump shot. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Look at that. It's really out there. I'm trying to see the curvature of the spine and the roundness of the bump. Look at it go. I feel like I look like a bullet from Lego Mario. Not Lego Mario, just Mario. The bullets you have to jump over, you know, in the video game. Luke is obsessed with Lego Mario, so that's on my mind. Anyways, like I said, the videos are not going to slow down. One, because I like dwelling in this part of life, the beginning of it, and it kind of helps me cope while I have to dwell in the end of it as well. Two, this baby's coming, and I want you guys to be filled in on all of the stuff before baby gets here so that we can move along together. Three, thank you guys for all of the support. I've been reading the DMs as they come in. I know I'm not the only child out there who's lost both their parents. It doesn't matter how old you are. You still feel like an orphan. As I read through the messages, just know that you're seen and heard, and my heart tugs right along with you. Life is... yeah. Oh my. Okay. Thank you for listening and for giving me a little bit of time. Bye.